Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome to Do Not Feed the Monkeys 2099. Yes, it is the long-awaited sequel to Do Not Feed the Monkeys. Honestly, I forget when Do Not Feed the Monkeys came out, but yeah, we're here, we're playing it. If you're unfamiliar with my channel here, CMeeCraft Let's Play, you should be aware that I did actually play through Do Not Feed the Monkeys, the original, a few months ago now. So if you want to check that out, be my guest. But today, we're diving headfirst into the future, playing Do Not Feed the Monkeys. I have played the demo, actually made some videos on that, so I know a bit of what's going on, but this should be interesting nonetheless. I want to be a piñata, and we are in relax mode. Management of resources is easier now. Okay, anyways, new game. I'm not sure. It would be cool if there's like a file transfer system from the demo, but I'm not sure if that exists, and even if it didn't, I want to start fresh anyway. So, dear clients, the Primate Observation Club has accepted the transfer of the lifetime membership you inherited from your uncle. However, for this decision to become effective, you will need to read and accept all the clauses in the attached terms and conditions. Best regards, A. Prince. Primate Observation Club rules. 1. Acceptance of these terms and conditions will give you access to the cages available in the Monkey Vision application, which must never be uninstalled. 2. As a club member, you will be required to move up in level, for which you will need to purchase a certain number of cages every 5 days. This progress will be evaluated by the organization, and if deemed unsatisfactory, will result in your immediate expulsion. 3. You will start at level 1, Friend of the Monkeys, and will need to purchase 5 additional cages to move to the next level. 4. Disclosing information about the club or its activities is not allowed under any circumstances. 5. Any interaction with the primates is strictly forbidden. Remember, do not feed the monkeys. I accept. Failure to comply with these obligations will authorize the club to take the appropriate disciplinary measures. Okay. That's not vague and concerning. I've got some monkey vision and some messages. Hello. Okay. Primate observation, volunteer observation studies. Dear member, as a benefit of club membership, we are offering you the privilege of collaborating in our wildlife observation studies. To do so, we request that you provide certain information regarding some of the cages installed in your monkey vision. Once the accuracy of your information has been confirmed, you will be compensated for your time. What? Excuse me? Oh. The Galactic Council informs you that your next Earth debt payment has been scheduled for 2 days from now. We urge you to be home between 1300 and 1700 so that our agents can process the 90-cent payment. If only. Transaction. Council Debt Collection Office. I know you've heard of inflation. Have you heard of deflation? 90 cents for rent. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are the exact same cages we had at this point in the demo. Good to know. Good to know. I think we had more mail, though. Dear member, we remind you that you can use the thumbnail panel in your monkey vision to facilitate your observation tasks. To activate it, right-click on one of your cages. You can toggle back to the full screen view by right-clicking on the panel a second time. Awesome. Dear member, please be informed that for the low price of 25 credits, you can unlock the recording utility in your monkey vision. To do so, click the record button, which is located on the bottom panel of your application, and follow the instructions displayed on the screen. Gotcha. Okay, and that's searching. We don't need to worry about that for now. Alright. Hello. You have to help me! I'm sure there are other excellent professionals who can. No! You're the top specialist and... Oh, yeah, click on words in yellow to get stuff. We know how Do Not Feed the Monkeys works. If you don't know how Do Not Feed the Monkeys work, you said so yourself! Oh, hello? Wee waggle chat. Greetings, I'm Mr. Prince. Anyways, if you don't know how Do Not Feed the Monkeys works, basically it's sort of like a detective sort of game. Mr. Prince is my late uncle's attorney. Hello, I'm writing to confirm all the paperwork related to the inheritance has been taken care of. Tell me. So basically we like spy on the people and we try to figure out stuff about them by, inferences and the like. Have you officially joined the club? Yes, it looks that way. Well, in that case, all I can do is offer you my services, although I don't know the inner workings of the club personally. I advised your uncle on his affairs, and I could do the same for you. How much would your services cost me, good sir? Don't worry, I'm aware of your financial situation. To put a better face on your history of temporary jobs, I'm sure it will improve shortly thanks to the club. Meanwhile, let's just say that a certain debt obliges me to volunteer my services. How would being in the club improve my situation? I don't know the details, but many of your forebears improved their status by joining. Although the opposite was also true at times. Some of them lost everything. And others stopped eating and sleeping and ended up losing their minds. Can you believe it? Not to mention that they all died, of course. But yeah, that happened sooner or later. It's almost everyone. Almost? There may be no relation. Could you tell me more about my uncle? Did you know him? Was he a good man? I always forget that you didn't know each other. Although that's to be expected. Your uncle was a very reserved person. I imagine that given the circumstances, you were surprised by your inheritance. And even more so by what it consisted of. So you do know what the club consists of? Not at all! The only way of joining is to inherit a membership. And I haven't been so lucky. And I'm certainly not planning to kill you. Anyways, of course, that's how your uncle joined, and other forebears of yours before him. Generation after generation. What little I know comes from having advised them all these years. Wait, you advised all of them? How old are you? I'm sure you're familiar with that old adage. With age comes wisdom. Let's just say that I know a lot of things. And since I'm your attorney, that's all you need to worry about. What can you tell me about the club? Well, they're quite strict. If I were you, I'd comply with the terms of the contract. Although, in reality, it all boils down to just one rule. And what rule is that? To do everything the club asks of you in order to rise in level. To do so, you'll have to buy cages and pass an evaluation every 5 days. If you don't, I'm afraid you'll be expelled and lose all your privileges. Wasn't it a lifetime membership? In effect, yes. Your obligation to the club is lifelong, but their obligation to you, however, the entity reserves the right to expel you if you break its rules. It's like a standard tech giants. They draft all the rules and terms so vague that they can just kick you off for basically anything. I've got to go, of course. You'll want to explore the club on your own. Goodbye, and thank you for your time. Great. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking at stuff. God damn it! I'll be back, Doctor. Oh, yes, I'll definitely be back. Goodbye, Noah. Well. Anything else to say for yourself? Where was I? I've lost my train of thoughts. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, and over here. It's lit up, so presumably something worthwhile is going on, but I guess not. No, this is what's, I don't know. Anyways, we have found, so, right now we're trying to basically investigate these places. So over here we know of Divan, Trance, and Diploma. We'll search for Divan, or Talent, I guess. Okay, yeah, you can search for stuff. You can search 2 words to see if there's a connection. Pigson on a Divan. This title refers to the 2079 painting that popularized the work of Mark. Okay, this doesn't really seem all that useful. Okay, we can also look at Trance. Nothing. Diploma. Nothing. Okay. So that's not really helping us at present. What we may want is to look at number 3 here with the satellite. Let's see if there's any stories about a satellite. Artificial satellite. Okay, so that's just the definition of what a satellite is. The Galbrush. Hottest names. A new study by DPI will reveal the most popular names of the century. The Data Preservation Institute expects the name at the top of the list to be Galbrush, which, since becoming popular in 2041, has been given to countless characters, pets, and even geographic elements. What about the satellite Galbrush? Ah, there we go. TechPoint, the future of video games. The promising company expands its infrastructure. The young tech Company has announced the launch of GameSat, a new satellite model that will be used to improve the video game industry. Its network already consists of 104 units, each of which will be named after a classic video game as a tribute. Gotcha. Okay, let's search for TechPoint. Tech Company founded by J. Coach Donovan in 2055, which went bankrupt in 2058 after refusing to be absorbed by the Uzinc megacorporation just a year earlier. Okay, that sound means something's going on somewhere. Hello. Our appointment was for almost an hour ago. I wouldn't have come at all if my manager hadn't made me. So consider yourself lucky. Alright. Okay. What would you like to share with me today? Well, I'm rereading my favorite literary work. Ah, terrific! You know that I'm very interested in your interpretation of the pilot. He's a monster who spends all his time with a little kid who he sees as very grown up for his age. Only an imbecile like you could find that creep interesting. Why, you son of a... Oh, I'm RZ, all yours. Enough of the nonsense. Tell me exactly when you started thinking that way. That you're an imbecile? I figured that out in our first session. That's enough! You're an insufferable egoist. I was thinking you're better than everyone else. But you're just a third-rate celebrity. And now you're going to be a chicken. Ooh, what would your fans say if they saw you like this? I feel much more relaxed now. Wake up! What was I saying? Ah, yes, about my reading. I was telling you that as I'm the biggest, the desert is the character that best represents me. And, I don't feel so good. I need to leave. I thought it gave us some more information about her. Okay, really? Let's see. I think the therapist is probably going to be talking a bit after the fact. New progress notes. The patient is a horrible person. Damn it, I better leave this for tomorrow. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy a new cage. Could be fun. In the meantime, back to the satellites. We'll look up the Red Spiral. Red Spiral, named the first candy placed on the market by the Wilders Food Company in 2063, which has since expanded to become one of the 6 largest companies in the galaxy. The term may also refer to the Big Dark Theory promoted by the Conspiracy Academy, with which the company has been embroiled in an intellectual property dispute over the Red Spiral for decades. Let's look up J. Coach Donovan. Founder of the company TechPoint dies. The wake will be held on the planet TechPoint 4, which will be renamed Uzinc 91. Respected genius and magnate J. Coach Donovan, known for his groundbreaking inventions and obsession with video games, died last night under mysterious circumstances. Just as mysterious is the future of his company, the share price of which dropped like a stone, forcing the sale of several of his planets. Interesting. Does this help us at all? With the satellite? What about with Galbrush? Does he like classic video games? No. Let's look. Okay, we can't just look up classic video. Let's look up GameSats. Plus J Coach. Okay. The Big Dark. Big Dark Theory. According to the theory of the conspironic branch of the Guardians of the Vortex, the origin of the universe is a black vortex from which various red spirals emerge. These spirals tie everything they touch together and tend to be featured in the iconography of the School of Thoughts. Okay, Guardians of the Vortex. Welcome to the website of the Guardians of the Vortex, official order of the Conspiracy Academy. We're in charge of safeguarding cosmic order and uncovering the great mysteries of the universe. Do you want to learn its secrets too? If you think you're ready, call this number. Our leader, Nathan Woods, will guide you to the truth. Okay, if you already have contact in your notebook, you can use the telephone to chat by clicking on the corresponding icon. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see, because we also need to worry about surviving. I would love to do some work. So we'll be an accounting intern. Young and dynamic company dedicated to the... Anyways, yeah, it's accounting. Human and Talent Resource Specialist. You haven't worked extra hours. I saw you go to the restroom. The truth is, you could have tried harder, but you weren't a complete write-off. Technically, you've done the work we hired you for, so I suppose we pay you. Thanks. You guys are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, we could buy another cage with this money. And we probably want to buy the recording thing. Yeah, makes sense. We can at the very least record the celebrity acting like a chicken. We could be an order picker / packer, or we could be we can't be a ball collector. Let's go be an order picker / packer. Join the, what's the term? The gig economy. Alright. Thanks to your help, all the orders will be delivered on time. Here's your pay, and please try not to spend it all on combi. Money. Okay, anyways. Okay, so, in terms... I guess we can call Nathan Wood. We can search up Nathan Wood. Okay, that's Nathan Wood plus tech points. Okay, well, let's call him. No answer. Well, that's... I guess it's fairly early. Might as well, since we don't really have anything else going on. We can make a grocery run. Get some power berry. Let's just buy 2 of each. Ish. Oh. What's going on? This... Okay, this guy's worthless. What are we doing here? Okay, anyways. We were doing a grocery run. Because we gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. Day 2. Your current standing in the club is level 1. Friend of the monkeys. Days remaining until the next evaluation 4. Alright. The Blue Truth. Elections on Blue Blob 0 conclude. The planet's governing artificial intelligence will be calibrated according to the percentages obtained by each of the 41 candidates, led by Groog, the persuasive, with 37%, and Aiz Zeka, close behind with 32%. Gossip Video Player. New Gossip application. The popular website has released Gossip, an application that will let users send videos of all types of scandals and gossip in exchange for a juicy reward. High-end planets increasingly out of reach. People's interest in planets owned by major companies with greater investment and more improvements is on the rise. This high demand has pushed up home prices and the cost of living on them. Mammothus cancels tour 24 hours before it starts. We chose to cancel the concerts after running the numbers and seeing that they weren't profitable. But we're sorry for our fans whose love is priceless, said Arthur Wayne, the band's leader and guitarist. Oh, we got a new application. It's something. It's an investment app. Blue Blob 0 Resident. An online investment app has been installed on your computer, which together with our OmniPal will enable you to invest in our brand as well as in our projects aimed at improving our lovely planet. For further information, please do not hesitate to contact Blue Stella, available 24/7 on your holocommunicator. Just one click away. Hello, Blue Stella here, the Blue Blob 0 OmniPal, always at your service and just a click away, and now, more than ever, ready to give you the latest news about Blue Blob, our lovely planet's corporate sponsor. And speaking of Blue Blob, please tell me that you've seen the fantastic app we've installed for you, and the best is yet to come, because in a couple of days, all you lucky Blue Blob 0 residents will be able to start investing. You don't know how hard it's been to keep something like that under wraps. When will I be able to start investing? This is important to me. Oh wow, I love the Astro Shark attitude of yours, and believe me, I'm dying to get started too. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a little while longer. Blue Blob still needs to add the finishing touches before launching the initiative to citizens. As you know, we only want you to have the best of the best. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything. As soon as it's up and running, you'll see a little blue light on your holocommunicator glowing to keep you from missing a thing. Meanwhile, you can start consulting the app to get a better understanding of how the market works. Any other questions? Tell me more about the app. Is it like Robinhood? Because I've had bad experiences with that company in the past. I just knew you were going to like it. It's an investment app that you can use to see the various Blue Blob initiatives are performing in the market. Well, very well, incredibly well. This will help you choose where to put your money based on the options I'll make available to you. Of course, there's nothing keeping you from choosing at random, but we don't recommend it. And the best part is that it also lets you see the details of your investment, assuming you've made one. Logically, though, if you want my expert opinion, I see no reason not to do it. Blue Blob will improve the planet, and you'll make tons of money. It's a textbook win-win situation. I see. Anything else you need help with? What information appears in the app? Like, are we talking like profit-loss statements? On the one hand, you'll find graphics showing you how different initiatives are doing, which doesn't mean that you'll be able to invest in all of them. That will depend on market conditions that, well, they are none of your business, pun intended. Besides, I'll personally inform you of the available investment opportunities. On the other, you'll find news about the events that could affect the performance of different investments, positively or negatively, although considering that it's Blue Blob, the latter is extremely unlikely. And don't forget that the information in the app is updated daily! Would you like the information about anything else? No, that's good. I have things to do. Goodbye. Goodbye, and please don't forget that I'm just a click away if you have any questions. Interesting. We got action. No, we got action. New progress notes. The patient continues to be the greatest challenge I've ever faced in my career as a psychologist. While the medication keeps her stable, she's not showing any progress. What I believed would be my greatest contribution to the field is going to make me the laughingstock of my colleagues in the end. All for an ungrateful egomaniac. No, strike that last statement from the record. No doubt becoming a public figure has heightened the more toxic aspects of her personality. Like the fact that she's a vile witch. I mean, damn it. No, strike that last statement from the record. Lately, she seems to be reflecting her traumas in a book she reads over and over again. However, her defense mechanisms make it impossible to probe the origins of the problem. That prevents me from reaching an accurate diagnosis. End of progress note. Maybe we can come up with a diagnosis. Okay, so let's look up a book about a desert. A book about a pilot. A book about a monster. A book. Top required readings. Like the shark on the net. This book became a bestseller thanks to its simple instructions on how to take advantage of social media. The affirmation considered to be the best self-help book of the decade. It will help you find yourself. But, hello? Wow, you opened the door! Hi there, sleeper. Can I get a quick look at your teeth? Yes. You do seem like a good specimen. It's decided. Congratulations, I've chosen you to help me with my thesis. Okay. I recognize that the fact that the other neighbors refuse to open their doors did influence my decision, but let's not forget about those obstinate knuckleheads. The important thing is that I've chosen you. What did you say you've chosen me for, exactly? I sometimes forget that sleepers' mental processes are a bit slow. Let's see here. We have heard of the Conspiracy Academy, haven't you? You know, the professionals responsible for the Chronopedia. Well, thanks to you, I'll be one of them. I'll soon be one of them, rather. I need to collect data on changes in your capacity for critical and independent thinking after coming into contact with the Academy's theories and methodologies. Like it? That's the title of my thesis, eh? Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna start out slowly. For now, I'm just gonna install a gizmograph for you. Cool, isn't it? That way we'll be able to measure how your skills improve, and don't worry, it's completely safe, or at least that's what the conspiracists told me. Alright, I'll see you in a few days. I didn't sign up for this. Okay, none of this seems helpful? What about monsters? The real monster of sports. Okay, that didn't help. What about pilots? The latest feat of... Okay. What about deserts? I'm gonna say this is The Little Prince. Let's search for it. The Little Prince, poetic story by author and military pilot Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, which narrates the journey of a boy from asteroid B612, in which he shares his beliefs and all that he has learned through a series of metaphors. Okay, what if we erase this and say, actually, I think it's the Divine Comedy. I think it's the Divine Comedy. Poem written by Dante Alighieri in the 14th century, which expresses the religious worldview of the era as well as his moral and philosophical convictions in a journey through hell, purgatory, and heaven. Okay. What if I strike this and think it's actually Frankenstein? It could be all three, who knows? Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus. Literary work by Mary Wollstonecraft Godwin, Lady Mary Shelley, written as a result of a bet and in which a medical student creates and gives life to a monster. It is considered one of the first science fiction novels. Then we'll see how that ugly girlfriend of yours came to be! How not you finding a girlfriend really would be a science fiction? Okay, anyways. We'll go with the Little Prince for now. Little Prince plus boy. Okay, I should have seen that coming. Boy. Boy in heaven. Heaven boy. Let's search for heaven. Okay, we could not find heaven, unfortunately. Let's just search for celebrities. Well, that didn't really help us. Psychologists. Psychologists, Poe. The name of Hawaiian origin that means dark, ornate, inscrutable creation. That doesn't really help us. What about a trance? Trance plus psychologist. Trance diploma. A celebrity in a trance. Psychologists. Got nothing on psychologists. A psychologist book. Okay, well. Seemed to be at a bit of a dead end there. Oh, hello. Just when I thought that he couldn't do anything worse. That freaking contest he goes and makes me come here. What? And to think I could still be reading, or still at the spa, or reading. Contest. Celebrity contest. So reading helps you get away from yourself, does it? Oh yeah, I'd love to be like the boy in the story. Uh-huh. And have all that freedom. It sounds like heaven, but you never understand it. You've had everything so easy. When I think of the fortune you get paid just for listening to me. There are people who would do it for free, or even pay me. Uh-huh. But on second thought, if the price of that life is to be like you, then it's not worth it. Why you... Oh, hey! Does this... You need to work on your empathy. I think being a celebrity has distorted your perspective. Let's see, tell me about a time when you've had to make a serious effort. What's going on here? Okay. Every time I come here and have to look at your ugly face. Come on, answer already. I've had it! Good afternoon, and thank you for calling our real estate agency. I want you to shut your trap once and for all. Ooh. Danny speaking, what can I do for you? Or better yet, turn you into a chicken! Oh, hello, sweetie. I'm so glad it was you that answered. That's it. Dance to my tune, you spoiled brat. And not that idiot you work with. Not so high and mighty now, eh? Hello again, Cassandra. I still don't understand what you have against Lisa. Let's, get back to work. Wake up. I think you two would get along if you gave her a chance. I don't feel at all good. I think I got out of the jacuzzi too fast. As if I didn't have enough morons to put up with. I need to go and rest. Speaking of morons, have you evicted those deadbeats yet? Yeah. As I've told you more than once, it's too early to take drastic measures like that. Fine, I have it on good authority that they're broke. New progress notes. You're just putting off the inevitable. The patient's lack of empathy is bad, but hers, sometimes I want to punch her in the nose, and your best bet is to throw them out as soon as possible. and sell me their headquarters once and for all. Oh, damn it, I better leave this for tomorrow. But the thing is... Great, then, we have an agreement. Gotta go, I'm in a hurry. I've got lots of things to prepare for tonight. Okay. Bye, sweetie. Cassandra. Nothing. Okay, real estate agency. Term that... Okay, I know what... Real estate agency plus Cassandra. Headquarters. Okay, that... Deadbeats? Petition for cancellation of the Earth debts? Deadbeats. Okay. Cassandra Cassandra is a deadbeat. Cassandra works at the real estate agency. No, okay. Well then. Huh. What the heck is this? Nothing of note. Like, I should probably eat and sleep and work. Let me start by eating. Great. I'll do some work if it's available. I guess I can be a freelance photographer for a bit. Money's, you know, kind of important. Like, I'm really tired. Let's sleep for 4 hours. 4 hours sleep is reasonable. Okay, let's sleep for another 4 hours. You know, an 8-hour sleep is, you know, arguably recommended. Okay. Can I do either of these jobs? I cannot. So I guess we'll just, new merchandising line, no active investments. Okay. Let's see if we can draw any new connections. Nathan, you answering? Nope. Okay, that's annoying. Let's see. Divan. I wish I had, like, better things. Okay, now part of me is because I have done some of these in the demo, this one and this one specifically. But I'm trying not to just do the exact same thing I did last time. Because normally there's like multiple ways to go about this sort of thing. Okay, there's nothing here. This lizard is worthless to me. Okay. Can I do these jobs yet? I can't. Okay, Lots of like construction going on. Nothing I can click on here. I don't really have much going on with that, unfortunately. Can I record you? Nope. Okay. A search for hypnosis. Mental state of submission achieved through prior preparation, which... It's day 3.